Making money with your photography and video is one of the most rewarding experiences you will ever have, but it's not easy. So this video is going to be a crash course on how to start making cold hard cash with your camera as fast as possible. We're going to go over 5 key strategies that are going to help you make more money if you already have a business or someone that's just starting out. You definitely want to hear this. Also, thank you to our sponsor, Tailor Brands, for sponsoring this video. More on them later. Alright guys, so before we get started, I want to give you a bonus tip, and this is a key piece of information that's going to help tie everything we talk about today, and that is to work with businesses instead of individuals. The reason for this is really simple. The way you're going to make money with your photos and videos is by helping a business solve problems and fill their needs. Now, a person or an individual may have problems and needs maybe once a month, maybe once every other month. But if you work with an overall business, they have problems every hour, every minute, every day, every week, and they have the potential of becoming a regular client. So instead of working with individual realtors, I recommend going to a realtor branch and work with all of them. Instead of working with individual music artists, I recommend going directly to the music label and becoming the video guy for the music label. Instead of working with individual models, go to the modeling agency and becoming their video guy or photo guy, whatever you're into. But essentially, a business can become a regular client, making you regular money where an individual may not need you as often. So finally, let's get into the first tip of this video, and that is to show value as a professional in the right way. Now, the place that you're going to show value, the easiest and probably the first thing a client will see is your portfolio. And do not click off. I promise this will not be some generic advice about have a nice portfolio. What you do need to do is have completed and finished work and presented as a package that shows your client how your projects are going to bring them value. Kind of complicated, but let me explain. A lot of times what most people do is they put up a bunch of pretty photos, pretty pictures, pretty videos, and it's one, all over the place, and two, your client doesn't have the same appreciation for good videos and good photos the way you do. They probably work in accounting. They probably look at real estate. They don't really care about good looking images. What your client cares about is how will you make the money? How will you make their life easier? How will you benefit their business? So for that reason, you need to present everything you do for your client as a package. If you're working with a real estate office, instead of just showing a bunch of pretty house tours, what you also need to show is how quickly that house sold, how long that house was on the market before you did the house tour, and how long it took for that house to sell, and how quickly you benefited your real estate agent. You may not always have access to this data, and you may need to ask your client for it, but if you're doing a good job for your client, they're going to be very happy to give you this information because you've directly impacted them in a positive way. And trust me, clients love to tell you when they're succeeding. And I promise you, this can be applied to any niche of clients: clothing, jewelry, nightclub videos, entertainment, wedding films, whatever you're interested in, this methodology will apply. Because all you're really doing is you're showing your work, then directly underneath, you're showing a success story for that client. And by doing this, you're going to be able to show the client that you're currently pitching, hey, this could be you. And by being able to see themselves as one of your clients, they're going to start to trust you more, and they're going to be more open to hiring you for more money because you've shown them exactly what you're going to do for them. So we all know how important the factor of trust is in a business relationship, which is why I want to talk to you guys today about our sponsor, Tailor Brands, a customized business building experience so you can launch your business today. You can check them out at tailorbrands.com. The great thing about Tailor Brands is that you simply answer a few short questions and let Tailor Brands do the rest. The thing that I personally love about Tailor Brands is their ability to help you register and set up an LLC, which is a limited liability corporation. This is something that every single business owner should consider. An LLC is actually very popular among small business owners. We over here at the channel also have an LLC. An LLC will affect how much you pay not only in taxes, but also your liability, saving you both money and stress at the same time. It's relatively inexpensive to form and simple to maintain. Now, the best part about forming an LLC is that it gives your business an air of professionalism and legitimacy because you are a registered business, which allows clients to trust you more. And I promise you, trust is key in any business relationship. Plus, it has the added benefit of being able to open a small business mail account, but also keep all your profit after taxes. And Taylor Brands can help you with a lot more on top of that. They can help with logo design, create a digital business card, design a website for you, and even help you make a purchase for your website domain. So let Taylor Brands do it for you hassle-free. If you want to get your business started the right way, set yourself up for success by looking professional and handling business like a professional, then be sure to check out Taylor Brands with the link down below and receive a limited time offer on all Taylor brand plans. So if that sounds like you, then be sure to check out Taylor Brands with the link down below and get started today for free. One thing that I see a lot of freelancers, small photography and video owners do is that you start to work with clients that don't actually benefit you. You might make a little bit of money, but on a big enough time horizon, they're really bad clients and they're often stopping you from actually growing your business. So there's a really famous quote by Warren Buffett, who I think is like the third or second richest guy in the world. You don't really have to like Warren Buffett or rich people, but the quote's really interesting. The most successful businesses out there sell something that costs the business a penny to make, costs the consumer $1 to buy, and people want to use it every single day because it is so valuable to them. A good example is toothpaste, soap, toilet paper, your daily essentials. It costs the company quite literally pennies on the dollar to make toothpaste, soap, and toilet paper, but we pay a premium for them and we use it often. That is a thing that people will never stop using, whether times are good or bad. So you want to pick clients and niches that will allow you to make work for them very easily without a ton of upfront expensive, without a ton of complexity on your part. It should cost you very little stress, like a penny in stress, but it should bring you the value of money and whatever else you want from these projects in the form of at least $1, a penny of your stress for $1 of value to you. And your product should be so valuable to the client. And this is key. You have to produce good work because it has to bring value to your client, but your product should be so valuable to the client that they probably know you don't spend a lot of money on it. They probably know it's very easy for you, but they want to keep hiring you again and again because it does really good things for them. And if you pick the right client that costs you a penny in terms of stress and resources, you can easily do 4, 5, 6 videos a week. And even if you charge something really low, like $150 per video, if you do 5 of them in a week, you have $1,000. All right, so if you're still watching this video, you're probably pretty excited to learn, how do I start making money? How do I actually get the clients to read my email, message me back saying something like, hey, we're interested in working with you. Hey, let's start this project. How do you get that to happen? Here's the thing. Most video and photo guys send the worst emails. It's something like, hi, my name is John. I do photos. Can I work with you? If you have any needs for photos, let me know. That does nothing for a client. It's just like, okay, cool. If I want to spend money for photos, whatever that means, I guess I'll reach out to this guy. Unless the client knows what you can do for them, that email does nothing for them. So what you want to do is you want to send an email telling them who you are. Hi, my name is John. I do photos. What you can do for them. Hi, I do photos specializing in real estate photography. My clients generally tend to sell their properties within a week of the listing that they create with me. I've helped over 50 real estate agents do this, and I generally make them a blank other commission or whatever, right? There's your sales pitch. Hey, this is what I'm gonna do for you. Would you like to work together? I've taken a look at what your business does. Maybe it's a clothing brand. I've taken a look at what your business does. I think you guys could benefit in doing this, e-commerce photos, branding videos, social media marketing for your clothing brands. We can do this for you. I'd love to have a chat with you. And then depending on how much you're charging, if it's something low like $1,000, $2,000, just tell them in the email, they'll know. But if something really high like $30,000, $40,000, generally people want to talk to a real person on the phone before they want to make that purchase because it's so much and they probably have a bunch of questions. But something low like $500, $1,000, $2,000, you can just convert them in the email. And it's always good if you have some kind of sign up link in your email, something where they can pay right away. And this way, that sales process just moves way faster. But overall, let's quickly recap. You want to send an email with who you are, what kind of work you do in that market, and how you benefit your clients. And then lastly, you want to talk about a project you can do with them and how you can benefit them with a sales video, a marketing video, training video, whatever niche you're in. And having talked about all this, most likely you're very close to leaving this video. You're very, very, very close to being like, all right, cool, I'm bored, I'm moving on. But that's why I saved the best tip in this video till the very end. If you're still here, leave me a comment, because you're part of the later gang. But I saved the best information for the very end. And that is, turn your skills into a service. One of the biggest mistakes I personally made, and I saw all of my friends make as we started to develop careers in photography, video, and film, is that nobody ever spent the time learning on the weekends and developing new skills. The best thing you can do to make more money is actively teach yourself new skills and then turn those skills into paid services. Let me give you an example. If you spend a weekend just taking an online course, watching YouTube videos on how to color grade or do beauty retouching, how to do product retouching, and you get decent at it, start Monday, you now offer a $50 photo retouching. You now offer a $100 video color grade service. If you're just starting off, go with something low so you get more chances to practice for a low cost, because you're getting basically paid to learn. And this way, if you do this often enough, you can slowly build up skills on a daily, if not weekly basis, and slowly start charging for those. Basically, you're increasing your capacity to make money every single week. As soon as you pick up a new skill, great, that's a new thing I can charge for. As soon as I learn something new, great, that's a new thing I can charge for. And by doing this consistently, you are going to make more money every day, every week, every month, every year. And you might be wondering, so what is the best place for me to start picking up new skills? Well, there's always YouTube, but YouTube is all over the place and there's no consistent and concrete way to actively pick up new skills, new information, and have it be efficient without spending hours just browsing YouTube looking to see what's good. For that reason, I recommend checking out our Side Hustle Pro course. This is a course that me and my team, everyone on this channel, developed specifically to teach you guys how to start making money with your camera, doing either photography or video for businesses. This is a super structured program. By spending only about an hour a day, within a week, you will have developed new skills on not only how to make more money with your camera by servicing clients, because there's a ton of business information in there, but also you'll actually learn how to shoot better, make better images with your camera, because there's a lot in there on how to actually shoot. I was a professional cinematographer for almost 10 years. There's a host of knowledge that I've put into that course from my experience in the industry, also having been on the sales side for not only film businesses, but for production companies. There's a host of knowledge in there from how to do business properly. I've been on both in front of the camera and behind the camera. Pretty much everything I know about how to shoot well and do business is in that course. So if you're someone that wants to get started, not only level up your photos and videos, but also level up your income ability, level up your ability to make more money more consistently with your camera, make sure to check out the Side Hustle Pro course in the link down below. It is my life's work. It is everything I know, and I guarantee it will be a very, very worthwhile investments. All right guys, with that being said, if you have any more questions about camera gear or business tips, hit me up in the comments down below. But I want to remind you guys one last time to make sure to check out our sponsor, Taylor Brands, in the description down below. I really believe in their service, and if you're someone that's either looking to launch a brand or launch a business, they're absolutely someone that can bring a ton of value to you. So make sure to check them out in the description down below for 20% off all their plans. See you guys in the next video.